What's going on, team? I wanted to talk a little bit today about workout tips and also tips on mixing your Shakeology. We should be about 3 days into your workout. Some people at 4. I believe I'm at day 5. One thing you may be experiencing is the soreness, and sometimes that soreness can be overwhelming. But I just want to let you know, don't panic. It's practically normal. Here's the thing that you got to do: no matter what, don't ever let the soreness be an excuse to stop you from doing your workouts. The reason why is, in most cases, if you're sore one day and you don't work out, you go to the next day, you're going to be even more sore. Uh, 9 times out of 10, if you work out, become sore. If you work out again, it does ease the soreness. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's not tough to get through. I'm sore right now, and I've been doing all these different workout programs. So I feel your pain, but you have to push through that. You're so much closer to start getting some of those positive gains. You give me 8 days, 8 days of consistent workout, work through your program as it's shown, and I guarantee you that soreness will start to fade away and you'll start to see the production really start kicking in. Uh, Another tip dealing with schedules. Please pay attention to the schedules in your regimens and all the guides that came with your workout programs. Different workouts have different schedules. I can confidently say that I don't think any of those workout programs uh, are done in the exact order that's shown in the CDs that you get. Some of them change workouts every day, but they're the same every week, like 21 Day Fix. Some of them will go the same way for about 3 weeks and change to something else, and then something else like P90X, P90X3, T25, and Insanity do a scatter shot of different workouts. So you have to pay attention to that schedule. Otherwise, you're doing things out of sequence of what the master trainers want. That's Sean T, Tony Horton, Shalene Johnson, whoever's workout you're doing. Make sure you pay attention to that schedule. They mix the order up for a certain reason, and what I've learned is it makes you it challenges certain muscles. You may work one muscle on one day, you go to the next day, you may give it a rest. They may want you to work the same muscle 2 days in a row. It's just all part of that challenge. So don't forget what I said. Make sure you stay consistent with your workouts. Don't quit. Keep pushing. Just fight through it. 8 days, and it'll usually be fine. Also, pay attention to your schedules. If you got any questions on the schedules and the regimens, please give me a holler. I do know one person and I are both doing X3. One person was doing the regular one, which was me, and the other person was doing lean. That's fine, but just stick to the schedule that they provide you, and I guarantee you'll get the results that you want. That order is very important. Now for the Shakeology tips. There's been a lot of questions going on about, what do you put in it? How do you mix it? What do you do? First of all, I recommend that you either use a blender, and this is my bottle that I just finished blending. I'm about to drink that up. I'm pretty hungry after my workout. But you can see about how big it is, and it has my Shakeology in it mixed with some fruit, water, ice. And if you don't have access to that and you don't plan on blending up any fruits, you can use this shake bottle. This right here was one that I got with the 21 Day Fix, and you can get these at any GNC. They'll usually have a tub of them on sale, and as long as it has an agitator inside of it, you put your Shakeology in here, you shake that thing up real good, and that'll give you the mix that you want. I would definitely not recommend trying to stir it with a spoon. I don't think that would ever work with any type of nutrition drink. It'll stay real powdery and it even floats on the water. That's what the agitator is for. So my strategy for Shakeology, and I'm a firm believer in this, always use ice. Make sure you get some ice in there. The colder, the better. I think I made a mistake once before where I make Shakeology with some lukewarm water. It wasn't good. It was a real bad experience, and I really took away from the quality of the drink. So when I started mixing it with ice, I noticed that the flavor was a little bit smoother. The flavor kind of popped a little bit more, so it was a little bit more enjoyable. So my strategy is to use water in most cases. Some people can mix it with almond milk. Every once in a while, I'll mix it with juice, but I keep my liquid right at about 6 to 8 ounces. That's usually the sweet spot. It makes the consistency just right, especially when you combine it with ice or fruit or whatever extra things you throw in there. You don't want to water it down too much because it'll basically taste like watered down whatever. If you got greenberry and you put 12 ounces of water, it's going to taste like watered down greenberry, and that doesn't taste good. I wouldn't recommend that. So 6 to 8 ounces, shoot as that for your target for your liquid. And I got something that I call a perfect order, just to make sure that you get the best mixed quality in your Shakeology. What I normally do is I do a layer of ice first, and after that I usually put my fruit in there. It's usually about a half a serving of fruit. After that, I put the Shakeology on top, and then after that, I fill it pretty much with water, 6 to 8 ounces of water. And then I'm not using fruit, then I'd use a juice. And if I'm not using water and I'm using a fruit, you could possibly use almond milk. That order works the best for me because it stops those clumps of powder from collecting in certain places. Because if you put the powder too far under everything else, you'll have trouble getting it blended, and you just have these pockets of powdered material, and you don't really want that. That doesn't taste good at all. So think about that order. Consider it when you're mixing your Shakeologies. Don't forget, use ice. I thank everybody for shooting me the messages. This is going to be a really good group. I'm excited. We're almost done with the first week. Just remember to keep pushing through. Remember what I said about soreness. And if you got any questions, feel free to keep sending me messages. I don't mind answering those at all. That's what I'm here for. And I'm ready to have some fun. Talk to you guys later.